in Highland it's not exactly a superstition, but there's a reticence to speak about end-of-life topics. And I think it's slightly superstitious, as if you say the word death, it's going to bring it on, which is obviously not the case. And I think quite often with the Dying to Know events, we have people sort of saying, well, I'm going to go and I'm going to find out. And it's those sort of people that are unafraid in communities that will lead others and take others with them.
We try and shield people from death and dying and put everybody in a hospital or someplace like that. We don't see it at home as used to happen, so it became a natural part of people's lives, was seeing the older generation die, or perhaps sadly younger ones. So we've hidden that away and left other people to deal with it. So when it does happen in our families, to our friends, we're not particularly prepared because we've never talked about it. What do I want to happen when I die? What's my funeral going to look like?
Really, it's about complying with the wishes of the dying people, but also giving enough back to the bereaved, which is the important bit, really. It's how are they going to process the information, how are they going to deal with the situations that occur. And I do think we're successful doing that. People with a bit of vision and who get what I'm trying to do, which is demystify the whole process and challenge people to make options and choices.
We have a duty of care to people throughout their lives and at the end of their lives, and having cared for somebody through their last illness, it's good to be able to do what you can thereafter to ensure that those who are grieving and have been bereaved get the best care that they can too, because that whole process doesn't end at the time the person dies. It's just the beginning of another stage.
The idea behind it is to offer the straight information to people so that in an unfussy and no pressure sales sort of situation, people can come. I try to make them family events so that grannies and grandchildren and parents can come to deliver the information about what you need to know about preparing for the end of your life. For example, talks about wills and powers of attorney, but also about options for funerals, for wicker coffins, for example.
We don't want to make this into a medical issue. This is very much an issue that's going to affect us all at some point in different ways, and we need to look it straight in the face. And while it's not going to be pleasant when it happens, but we can be that bit more aware of what we need to do.
The message is getting through because there are more and more activities around dying matters, death of all sorts. In particular, I'm delighted that there's a new one in Murray soon, which is called Pushing Up the Daisies, which is a cute title. And it's a similar idea to Dying to Know, which means that the idea is spreading.
It's an inevitable part of life, and therefore we ought to embrace it as part of that. And once we've done that, we can get on and do the things we like doing and not have to worry about it too much.